very hot actually. Yeah, out for the next 2 days. Sold the van today.
Okay, good morning, new week, new vlog. So 22 weeks now, crazy. Today is focused on just getting the My Story episode edited. So I'm going to get that all finished off today. So it's the whole day, all the way through. So it's split into 3 time blocks. So this morning before lunch, this afternoon after my walk, and then this evening after me dinner. So flat out, non-stop. To avoid distractions, I'm going to put a time lapse on for the whole of this morning until I go for my walk, and then we'll see this afternoon and see how much progress I made. Okay, right. I am going to quickly finish watching Jack's video from last week, and then we'll start this time lapse. Okay, well, it's now 12:30, so I'm going to have some lunch. I have managed to edit down about 5.5 minutes worth of footage from the first location. I think it's in a good place. I think we're making good progress. There is still 40 minutes of location 1 still to edit through. Plus then obviously the other 2 locations as well. So yeah, a lot of footage. I think the second location is just over 30 minutes, and then the third is probably about the same. So yeah, a lot of footage to go through. But hopefully we'll get it done today. Making good progress. Keeping it quite streamlined, so yeah. All good, right? We've had a disaster. So I've managed to get pretty much all of location 1, most of location 2 edited, ready for this next episode. However, location 3 was shot outside, and it was a bit windy. I think we're going to have to reshoot it. There's no way of cutting around the wind blowing. It seems my mic was fine, had my mic tucked in under my jumper, but yeah. Ah well. The guest is happy to reshoot, so I'm going to reach out and get them prepped so we can get that redone, just that last section, which, yeah, it's fine. It's annoying because it means that the guests will know what questions are coming up, so it might feel more scripted with their answers, which I don't want. But yeah, I guess it'll also help, just gives experience for having to reshoot and also just for shooting on different days. But yeah, like I say, having to reshoot when the guest then knows what's coming up, it's a bit annoying. But I think it's the right call. I don't want to, considering how the first one was a nuisance just to sort the audio, it's just easier to sit down for another 20 minutes chat and just get it redone. So that's the plan. I'll probably finish the rest up, get everything, so it's just the last probably 7.5 minutes ish for location 2, and then we'll cut it down then once we've had the reshoot, which I think is next Monday, is when they said they were free. So yeah, that's the plan. It is what it is. Yeah. Oh well. Cool. Today I'm gonna work on getting just a few more. Actually, don't know what I'm doing. Well, it's probably just doing. I've got to do contracts by the end of the week. I don't know what I'm doing today, but I'm sure I'll do another update and let you know. I'm gonna have some coffee, and then we'll sort it out. Okay. So yeah, today I've been looking at contracts. I did some more editing on the first episode. Yeah, episode 1. Pilot with Jack. Episode 1 being this one. Yeah, so I finished that up this morning. And then I've been working on contracts this afternoon. So I've finalised the release. That's all done. That is saved as a final. So it's happy for my story guests then. So that's done. I'm just then working through the marketing services agreement and the schedule A that goes with that. It's all legal jargon and getting it done. 6 pages now of... So yeah, 6 pages of the services agreement. Ugh. Bloody nuisance. All for something that they're probably not going to read. But yeah, is what it is. It needs to be done. So that alongside the onboarding deck and onboarding questionnaire, just getting everything in line. So we're in a place where we can start doing outreach for services whenever episode 1 does go live. Yeah. Fun stuff. But I'm going to make some dinner now because I'm a hungry boy. Good morning. At 10:14, I have had an early start today. So I've been out. I had a quick coffee meeting this morning down in town. So been out to that and back. Just had some breakfast. I've just been planning my next adventure as well. I was having a look at some places over breakfast to see where I might want to do my adventure. I think I'm going to do it this week, you see. I think Thursday into Friday is probably the plan for this week to get this micro adventure booked in, get that recorded to then have it to go out the following week for the month. I think that makes sense. And I think Thursday is the driest and warmest evening, so I think that's the plan. I think it's only going to be a short one, so I think I'm going to do somewhere out near Port Sodrick is probably the plan. So I was having a look at some of the little beaches down there. It'd be good to get a nice swim in, you see. That's the plan. I was looking at that, so I'm going to finalise that today. It's just another boring day, really. Back to finishing contracts, getting them all in place. So hopefully we'll have everything sorted today. Get it all into a file. So I'll have the marketing services contract, which I'm finishing now, and then the retainer is probably the next one, and Schedule A to go with the marketing services. Yeah. But once they're done, that's pretty much onboarding. For documents onboarding, it's then just getting processes for onboarding. Yeah. Cool, right. I should get to work. Hey, it's still Wednesday. I changed my outfit because I went for a walk again this afternoon, and the sun was out, so it was very warm. I've got my mat because I thought I had a hole in it because it weren't flat last time I went on my adventure. And obviously if I'm planning on adventuring tomorrow, then I kind of need to make sure it's not got a hole in it. Which I don't think it does. I picked up a new pump to pump it up. Makes it a lot easier, so don't go out of breath. Shout out to Regatta, closing down on the island, so got a nice little sale item. Quite comfy down here now. Let's cut to a better angle, shall we? I think you're actually on an angle there. Oh well, right. So yes, right. Documents today. So I finished off the marketing services agreement. That's done. That's final of that. I finished the NDA. That's all done. And I'm just looking at whether or not we separate a retainer from the marketing services agreement for consultant work. I think once that's done, that's all of them. That's all we need, really. Yeah, and then it's just changing them as and when. So changing the release for, so it's not just specific for my story episodes, it can be changed for anything. And yeah, keeping everything updated. But I think that's the main ones sorted, which is good progress. So I think I've earned myself an adventure tomorrow, rather than just something to take off. It should be good. Looking forward to it. I think I've decided where we're going, but having not stayed there before, I don't know what the ground's going to be like. So it'll be one that I'll check on. I'll leave probably after lunch tomorrow, just to then scout out the area, chill, and take my book again. Yeah, which shall we enjoy the immense outdoors. But for now, I am going to make some food, some dinner, and then probably finish this retainer if it's have a read through and see what it's like. And then yeah, chill for the rest of the day. Cool. See you tomorrow. Okay, final checks to make sure I've got everything. I was going to update you. It's almost 3:00, by the way. I was going to update you as I was packing my bags. But I needed to charge my phone and my watch, so I had everything ready, so I can actually record as I'm going. I've got the drone with me today, so hopefully we'll get some nice shots going over Marine Drive, is the plan. I've got 2 battery packs, so they're charged. Apple Tweet on the road, food is in my bag. I think I'm pretty much ready. I'm not taking waterproofs because it's not supposed to rain. I did leave my sleeping mat up overnight. There is a hole somewhere because it definitely went down. I'll have to look at that at some point. But I've got the pump now, so if it goes down overnight, I'm sure I'll be able to pump it back with it. It's no bother. It's fine. Right. Tripod. So I've got 3 tripods with me. And I've brought a light, so I can do some filming later tonight when it goes darker, depending on what time I'm done. I've got my book with me again. I've got some marshmallows. I'm going to do a campfire, hopefully. Right, shoes on, fill my water bottles up, and then we'll hit the road. Well, I've arrived. I don't know, I've just looked at my watch there. It's on my bag because I didn't want to get a tan line. I've arrived at where I'm staying for the evening, so I'll show you the little site that people have made. It's quite cute. Quite sheltered. Sun's gonna go over the hill soon, but I'll move into the light a bit more. Quite disappointed the tide was on when I got here, so no swimming today. Maybe in the morning, depending on what time high tide is. But yeah, I didn't get to go much filming because well, apart from the one clip that I recorded for the adventure video of me actually arriving. But this is a clothing optional beach. So there was a elderly gentleman whom was ensuring he didn't get any tan lines. He was just out of frame of the first one. I actually only noticed as I was picking up my camera after I'd filmed the video. Funny. And then yeah, another bloke came and joined him. Yeah. So I've just been chilling here. It's been a few hours just listening to some podcasts. Yeah. Topping up on my tan as well. Keeping my clothes on, obviously. But hey, I don't judge. People do what they want to do. Yeah. So now that they've both gone, I'm gonna throw the drone up, get some nice shots of the coast. See if I can get some nice ones of the sun going over the hills, and yeah. Unfortunately, the way it's laid out, so I'm camping just over here on the left-hand side of the cove, but the sun's going to come up on that side as well, which is covered by the hills. If I remember, I'll input a overlay of what I'm looking at, so you can actually understand what I'm saying. Yeah, if it was on the other side over the right here, I'd probably be able to see the sun in the morning. So what I might do, before the sun goes completely down tonight, I might move this log over for just over to the other side, just to see if I can catch the sun in the morning. It'd be nice. But plenty of wood lying around on the beach, so hopefully I'll get a nice fire going. Yeah. But that's enough waffle for this. I need to make sure I've got some clips for the adventure vid, so I'll see you later. Okay, good morning. I'm just making some coffee, so let me actually put the jet boil on. It is 6:15. I've been up since about 3:30. Not gonna lie, it wasn't the greatest sleep. It was better than when I went through to Peel though. That was terrible. I don't think I slept a minute through there. But yeah, it was alright. I say, Matt went down overnight, and instead of pumping it back up, I just packed everything up. So yeah, it wasn't too bad though. There's some wooden boards and stuff there, so it's relatively flat. I think it is on a bit of an angle, but yeah, we made it work. All the birds flying out to sea, getting their brekkie. So I say I'm all packed up now. I'm just making my coffee. I'm going to walk back in. It was a proper micro adventure. Only 10k to get here, so 20k in total. And that's what I think the voiceover will be for the proper adventure vid is. I said this was going to be a micro adventure series, and I ended up doing the width of the island on the first one. Not exactly a micro adventure, but yeah, it's good. We're still feeling fresh. The tide's not quite in yet, so I think I'll wait. I'm not gonna go for a dip. There's a lot of seaweed on the rocks here. It's not great for just walking into, so I don't want to slip and fall, especially when I'm on my own. But alright. Let's turn that up, see if we can get some speed on it. But yeah, so pretty chill. It's perfect night for it. Didn't rain. It was quite warm. was sweating me bollocks off. But yeah, no, it's nice. Enjoyed. Gonna head home, and then start editing this video. I'm gonna finish contracts, I think is this morning, and then so I might have a nap because I've done most of that already. And then then get this video edited in the afternoon. Oh, hello. Saturday. I didn't update you yesterday. I was quite tired, as you can imagine, with only sleeping a few hours. But yeah, I managed to stay awake until the early evening, so that I could get a normal amount of sleep for then through to this morning. So I'm feeling better today. Because obviously, if I had a nap yesterday, I then wouldn't be able to sleep at night, obviously. But yeah, no, it was not right day. I just didn't update you. I started editing this video, so that's mostly done. I think I actually basically finished it. There was a few clips I need to add in, which I'm going to do now. Hence this update. So I'm going to add a few extra clips in, and obviously today's clip. I might do another one to actually finish it off, so I know what I'm talking about by the time I get to the end of the video. I think it was slightly longer though, so it was certainly over last week's in length. So I'm gonna keep this really brief. I don't want to waffle too much, but I'm gonna get some lunch. I'm gonna finish editing this, and then I'll check back in to finish it off. Okay, that's the end of the video. We're at 22 minutes and 15 seconds at the moment, so I'm going to try and keep this really brief to keep the video under 25 minutes. I'm aware there was a lot of clips on the sofa in this week's video, so something I'll consciously be aware of for next week, so hopefully we can spice it up a bit more, get a few more diverse shots. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. It's been an okay week. Obviously, with the adventure happening this week, it means it'll be out next week. So Friday, hopefully, all things well. I think it was Friday that I launched it. Yeah, I think so. Was it Friday or was it Sunday? I can't remember. Was it Sunday? Whichever one it was last month, it'll be the same again next week. So enjoy that. Obviously a few teaser clips in the video, but not too many. You'll have to watch the video to see it all. Anyway, right. This is it. This is me wrapping up. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See me next week.